Hey there, barrelheads. Today we're taking on a bourbon challenge with a twist. Blind picks from two of Austin's best liquor stores.
We want them to pick two high-proof bourbons for us. No hints, no previews, and we can't even see the bottles they picked until we get home. Let's see how they do. All right, guys, so here's how this is gonna work. We're gonna go to two of our favorite liquor stores in Austin. I will be going to Oak Liquor Cabinet.
And I will be going to the Austin Shaker.
And we're gonna give each store $100 to pick out two high-proof bourbons for us. But the catch, we have no idea what they're gonna pick for us until we get right back here.
And to make it even more intriguing, we're gonna reveal the bottles right here live and react to them as we unveil them. So all of us will be seeing these bottles for the first time together like one big happy family. I hope that they give us good stuff.
Yeah.
I think they will. They know what they're doing.
I'm expecting good things.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
The one tricky thing is, what if we both end up with the same bottles?
That is true.
We don't know what that's gonna be like, but we'll see.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
If we came back and we had the exact two same bottles.
That would be weird, but yeah, it could happen.
Yep,
and
you never know.
you guys will see it.
Let's find out.
Well, Jinx.
All right, guys, we're here at Oak Liquor Cabinet. This is stop number one. We're gonna see inside what their store looks like. We're gonna talk to the owner, and we're gonna see what kind of picks he can give for us today. And we get some of the Four Roses single barrel. Nice. We got two of the three different batches that just came out. That's good stuff. Oh, this is one of our favorites from Nevada. Super underrated bourbon right here. Blue Note from Memphis. Good stuff. Oh, nice. We got some of the Larceny Barrel Proof. Let's see. Oh, we got a topper here. What is this? Dancing Panda. Oh my God. That's a collectible. This has been one of our favorites recently, the Penelope series. See, the Rosé, that's a really good one. Blue Note, they got a whole bottle. Look at that. They got a store pick here too for Blue Note. We got a bunch of Texas whiskeys here. 9 Banded here out of Austin. Rebecca Creek, they're down near San Antonio. Garrison Brothers, still Austin. They're all in this area. Get some Japanese stuff. I think we got a Swedish single malt here too. Look at that. Nice. Oh, I think we had a video on this recently, the Ardbeg Anthology. Not bad. Good selection of Ardbegs here, stuff you don't really see very often. Oh, I think we have some new Harmony Collection Macallans. I don't think we've ever seen these before. Interesting. Good price too. Probably my favorite Irish whiskey here, and they got a whole range of it. Never tried the Tawny Port one though. Some hard to find stuff over here. Barrel 33. Wow. 140 proof too. You get the new Masters Collection from Woodford. There you go. 700 milliliter bottle. Got a whole selection of Octomores too. I think these are the most peated whiskeys in the world. Hey, look at that right there, 128.9 parts per million. That's a really high peat rate right there. Man, so what do we got here?
We got a couple different things. We're lucky enough to get some more of the Evan Williams single barrel.
Oh yeah,
Those
nice.
are awesome for the money.
Very underrated.
Very underrated, and you don't see them that much anymore.
Yep.
They only carry them in Kentucky now. We've got a barrel 33 here that's got a really good price on it.
How much is that going for?
$229.99.
Okay.
140 proof. Every review I've seen so far has been excellent. Coming off of that last, is it 24 or 29 year Canadian that they had a couple years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal.
That's not a bad price.
No, it's really not. I struggle to find another one that's that old at that price point.
Yeah, definitely. What would you say is your most allocated bottle in the store right now?
Right now,
Yeah.
probably something in here. We have some black arts in there for a couple black arts for anybody that's into scotches.
Okay.
Um,
How much do those go for?
that one we have right now is $699.99.
Okay.
This is a
Oh, look at that.
10.1, 29 year
That's a beautiful looking bottle.
black art. This is really cool too. This Glendronach 29. The color is insane.
Oh my God. That's wild. That looks like straight grape juice.
That one's about $8.50.
Wow.
Bourbon wise, we got a couple of Widow Jane 15. Well, one left actually, only one.
This is a really good bottle. We actually get to try this at the Whiskey X Festival.
Oh, you did?
They had recently? Yeah. They had it there. It was excellent. That one and the heirloom corn were very good. Do you have a favorite store pick here?
Right now, it's probably our Frey Ranch. It's the first time they're in Texas, Frey Ranch picks.
Oh, nice.
I love all their stuff.
Yeah,
They
Frey
do
Ranch
Fort
does
grain,
great stuff.
Grain to glass. It's all cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the craft stuff going on right now. Everybody's doing really, really cool things all on their own. They're still moving away from sourcing, which I think is cool. Get some more unique flavors. It's a good time. It's a good time for bourbon.
So we need some help with something.
Okay.
So we have a budget of $100,
Okay.
and we're looking for 2 bottles
2 bottles.
of high-proof bourbon. Your absolute favorites.
2 bottles high proof, my absolute favorite.
Yes, for $100. And the kicker is I can't know what you're picking for me.
Okay.
We want
have to pick them?
Yes,
So
it'll be a complete blind. So we'll put it in a paper bag. I won't even see it. I'll just pay for it, and that's it. It can be store picks. It can be local. It can be allocated. Whatever you think is best to meet that $100 bourbon. High-proof bourbon.
High-proof bourbon.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm excited to see what he picks. He's gonna put it in a paper bag. I'm not gonna know what the heck it is until we get back home.
Is tax included on that?
Where are we at?
At $102
With tax.
with tax.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was on board until you said having to pay your taxes.
Well, I don't want to pay taxes, but
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you just get a little bill and you see a little 8% there, and you're like, okay, I have to pay that. Mm-hmm. I can't just scratch it off.
we should good.
102.82.
All right. Well, I'm very excited to see what we picked.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I feel like it.
Well,
There we go.
thank you
Your
guys.
goodie
Oh, look
bag.
at this. Perfect. Can't peek inside. I don't want to know. Thank you so much.
You're right.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Hey guys, I'm here at the Austin Shaker in Austin, and this is one of my favorite stores in Austin to buy liquor. They have really good prices. They have some allocated stuff from time to time. So I'm excited to see what they have there for our battle. Ryan, I'm coming to get you, and I'm gonna bring 2 of the best bottles that I could possibly find. And I have no choice as to what they are. So I hope that these guys know what they're doing, because if not, then I'm screwed. Hey guys, how's it going? Good, thank you.
All right, so this is their Texas section over here. They have Sweetheart of the Rodeo, which is actually one of my favorite Texas whiskeys here. Good price too, $48. Definitely not a sleeper. I definitely recommend that one. The Cooper family whiskey makes both of them, and they're both fantastic.
They got some Buffalo Trace, and this place is normally stocked with Weller. I don't know if they have it here today, but most of the times when I buy Weller, I buy it from here. And the good thing too is that they don't usually mark up their prices. They usually have MSRP or very close to. So if you could find some allocated stuff, this is a place to do it. Look at that, they have the Westland, the Outpost Range, Garyana, look at that, the 8th edition. So these bottles are pretty hard to come by. $160 too, which is not bad at all. This is pretty solid, really hard to get. Redbreast 15. So I actually have not had the Redbreast 15, but I am a huge fan of their 12. I'm sure that one's even better. They got a green spot, yellow spot, red spot, all the spots.
They got the Ardbeg Hypernova.
It's not the cheapest bottle, it's $224. But Ardbeg is usually pretty pricey anyway, so.
Oh, and I would have to guess that this here is their store pick. So I was gonna ask them if they have store picks here, but clearly they do. You got here some Whistle Pig, Austin Shaker. You got the Private Barrel from Elijah Craig here. You got Larceny. Willet. Look at this.
My gosh. They got the Bardstown store pick.
I gotta be honest, this may not be part of the competition, but I don't think I could pass down a single barrel from Bardstown Bourbon Company that is a store pick, Austin Shaker. So I think I'm gonna buy this on top of the $100 challenge that we got going on.
We got a barrel cast strength, single barrel. That must be fantastic too. Man, these guys are killing it with the store picks. I'm loving it.
You know what? This place is also stocked with the best tequilas I've had. This is interesting, look at this. So we got Los Magos, which is a sotol, which is just like a tequila. It's a very similar type of plant.
And this was aged in 12 months in Whistle Pig barrels.
And the barrel's aged whistle pig for 10 years. So you know it's gonna have a lot of that rye flavor. So these mezcals are phenomenal. And they have different types of mezcals here. But these are all artisan mezcals. Highly recommend them. If you like that smoky taste of a mezcal, these are really, really good. How's it going, guys?
We're doing well.
All right, so I have to get this bottle, the Bardstown from Austin Shaker. Sounds pretty legit.
It's a good bottle.
I'm definitely gonna get that, but I'm not here just for that. I'm here for a challenge. $100, 2 bottles. You guys have to pick them. They have to be high proof, whatever you guys want. You know, it could be, you know, a common bottle. It could be allocated. It could be from Texas, not from Texas. I don't care. As long as it's something that you guys would highly recommend, I'm here for it. 2 bottles. I don't want to see them. I'm just gonna give you guys my credit card. You charge me, and we're good to go.
What's the price point again?
$100 for 2 bottles. It doesn't. They don't both have to be 50, but whatever, you know. So Austin Shaker. You guys are honestly one of my favorite stores here in Austin when it comes to liquor. But you tell us what stands out about Austin Shaker from every other store here in Austin.
I mean, we're just an authentic store. The mom and pop store to the max, man. I mean, the owners are so hands-on still. Dave and Kiki, we love working for them. I can't think of a single person on staff that would probably say otherwise.
We try to know as much as we possibly can about the spirits that we're selling.
Yeah, we like nerding out just as much as the folks that come in here.
Yeah, I've nerded out a few times with you guys. What's probably the most allocated stuff that you guys carry on a regular basis?
As far as like allocations, there's a couple hanging around right now. We're not gatekeeping. If we have stuff, we want everyone to have a good time. It's usually just a matter of like one per customer per visit. So at the end of the day, we don't want people hoarding toilet paper.
Yeah, right. Exactly. We've all been there, right? And I noticed you guys have a ton of store picks too.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Bardstown fan, so that's why I'm getting this one.
Very cool.
But you guys have a ton of stuff out there. So you guys do a lot of barrel picks and stuff like that?
Yeah, for sure.
Once a year, some of us go down or up to Kentucky and visit some places. He went in July or August with one of the owners, and they selected a bunch of barrels. It just keeps things fresh, it keeps things exciting, keeps our clientele looking forward to what we have in store.
Several of them are sitting over there, including the new riffs, Larceny, that Willet Purple Top. We picked that one.
Nice.
We have a couple that have yet to arrive. I think we're still waiting on our Buffalo Trace pick and much anticipated Russell's pick. So.
Do you have anything to do with this barrel pick?
Yeah, so I picked this one with Dave.
Think
so don't say anything bad about this, to me at least.
All right, so they're making their selection right now. I don't know what they're getting, and I cannot wait. These guys are whiskey connoisseurs. They know their stuff, so I am excited to see what they pick out for us. Alrighty. Close that sucker. I don't want to see it. Sounds
After
good.
tax, it's 103.
That's perfect. All right, that's perfect. All right, well, thank you very much. All right, perfect. Thank you, guys.
Eddie,
really appreciate it.
for stopping in,
Yeah, man,
I
absolutely.
appreciate
Appreciate you guys. I did want to tell you a little something.
Tell me something.
All right. I know we were supposed to get 2 bottles, and I did, but I also got an extra one. I figured I'd bring you a little bonus for us to enjoy together.
Okay.
Because it was a store pick.
Oh.
I don't know if we'll see it again.
Okay.
So I wanted to make sure that we got it, and we tasted it live here as well.
Okay, but that wasn't part of your $100, right?
That wasn't part of my $100. I didn't skip out. I didn't cheat.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm interested to see what it is.
There you go.
Oh,
Nice.
man. I did not get a gift for you.
Well, I'm used to it. So I have another confession for you, Ryan.
How many? Oh, I'm not a priest.
Well, luckily for you, this is the last one, but I hope you're okay with it, because honestly, we went in this not really talking about taxes, and I know how you feel about taxes. Mm-hmm. So mine was a little over $100. It was technically $103 with taxes. Is that okay? Is that fair game here?
Well, I guess that's fair because so was mine.
Oh, well, there you go.
I went slightly over on taxes. It was 102. The stores are pretty on par there then. They met like right that $100 threshold, and then we went over with taxes.
Yeah, exactly. Good old Uncle Sam sticking it to us again.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
What can you do?
Yeah. Are you as excited as I am right now to find out what we got?
I am so stoked.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. I highly respect both Oak Liquor and Austin Shaker.
Yeah.
And they have people that work there that know their stuff when it comes to whiskey. So I fully believe that we're gonna get things that we either didn't expect, or that we haven't tried yet, or that we have tried and we absolutely love. I think that this is gonna be a really cool challenge. If you guys enjoy what we're doing right here, make sure you like and you subscribe, because we wanna do this again, and we wanna do this with different types of bottles.
Oh, we got a 1792 full proof,
There you go.
and it looks like it's a store pick here. I have a lot of the 1792 bottles in my personal collection. I do not have the full proof.
There you go. Well, now you do.
Yeah.
There you go. Oak Liquor Store came through, at least for the first bottle.
Yep.
Right? And that seems to be, slightly affordable, where the next one's probably going to have a pretty decent price. So I think we're going to get some good stuff.
Oh, this is a great first pick. Look at this thing, too. When they say full proof, this thing comes in at 125 proof. So they're not messing around.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like up there. That almost feels like we're getting to the Koi Hill territory.
Yeah, that's very close to what we did recently for the Koi Hill.
Right. Alrighty, so let's see. This thing is stuck in there pretty good.
This is like Christmas morning, man.
This feels like Christmas, right? Let's see what we got.
Uh-oh, look at this thing. See the top?
Ooh, look at the price point on this one. This one's a $70 bottle.
You're
right?
starting off with 70.
I'm starting off with a $70 bottle, so
oh, man.
I hope I didn't get Jim Beam Honey for
You're
the next
about to
one.
get Fireball.
Look at that.
Oh.
We got the Larceny Barrel Proof, and
Heck
this
yeah.
one is the C924.
Oh.
This one is at 125.1 proof.
Oof.
So we're talking up there as well. I think
Yeah.
that these are going to compete. I have the Barrel Proof B524.
Okay.
And I hear that the C924 is pretty different. So I'm very excited to try this one. This one's a higher proof than the one that I have.
Yep.
So these Larceny Barrel Proofs come out tri-annually. They usually come out in January, May, and September. And this is the September release of last year. So it's called C924, which is the third batch.
Yep.
9 being September and 24 being the year that came out in 2024.
There you go.
They just released the one for 2025.
Right.
This one I've heard is a little bit sweeter, has a little bit more of those sweeter notes. So I think that I'm going to very much enjoy this one. All right, so we got that one over here.
Man, solid first choice.
All right, Ryan, hit me with the third one. What do you got? I want to see it. Wow.
The Rebel Distillers Collection. This one wasn't even on my radar. Holy
I
crap.
love Rebel. Rebel makes some really, really good stuff.
This is another store pick
Look at that.
for Oak Liquor.
So you got 2 store picks. That's
All
pretty
right.
awesome.
So this one's coming in at 113 proof, which is that's a deviation from Rebel's normal lineup because they usually come in at 100 or less as far as their proof goes. So this is from Lux Row, same company that has Penelope and Old Ezra. They make great stuff, so I'm very excited about this one because this wasn't even on my radar.
Right.
I was going through my head of all the different possible selections it could be, and this wasn't even anywhere remotely close. Brian, wild card pick right there. That's awesome.
What are your... Oh, sorry. Oh. This guy trashing my house. All right. Are you ready for my final one?
I can't wait.
Actually, it's not my final one because I have a little bonus one for you. Again, not
right.
high proof. It doesn't fall into the same spectrum of what we're doing here.
Okay.
But I saw it. I thought it was a really cool opportunity to buy a store pick, and that's what I did.
So I am very curious because your first price tag was $70. So that doesn't leave you a whole lot of room. And knowing where you came in on taxes, that's about a $30 bottle. So
A high proof,
Yeah.
too. So a high proof doesn't. Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
Let's see.
there aren't many that fit that bill. So we'll see.
A few minutes later.
All right, so you guys didn't see that, but I struggled like a sumbitch pulling this out of the box. All right, I feel like I was wrestling an alligator to get this bottle out for you guys. You ready to see what this is?
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's see how the old Austin Shaker did. Yeah, trash in his own house.
Yeah. We got Old Granddad 114.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Solid.
I love Old Granddad. I have
Man.
not tried the 114.
Uh-huh.
I think that Old Granddad doesn't get the love and recognition that it deserves because normally they sell lower priced options. But what they do have, the bang for the buck, man, it is incredible. Most versions of Old Granddad come in at about 80 to 100 proof.
Yep.
This one's a little bit higher. And the fact that Old Granddad generally is made with a high rye mash bill, this is going to be pretty on point. I think this is going to be, it's going to have some heat.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I'm excited about this bottle because I don't think this is one I would have just bought on my own, like as a single trip to the store.
Right.
But the fact that they picked it out now and it's part of the collection, love it.
I love that. I think that this is a really cool way to experiment and learn more about whiskeys that you haven't tried yet before.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see what we get.
Dude, I get so much raisins and vanilla on this.
That's a lot sweeter than I thought it was going to be.
Yes. I generally love Rebel, and I feel like Rebel does lean a little bit more on the sweet side.
But for a higher proof, it's sweeter than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Get some of the oak in there. It's got a nice bite, but not overpowering. Definitely get that oak influence right away.
To me, it's very fruit forward.
Yeah.
I do get a lot of oak. You do get that heat because of the high proof, but you do get a lot of sweetness on there as well.
Yeah.
So I get a lot of dark raisins or cherries, those type of dark red fruits.
I got like strawberry fruit roll-up.
Man, I wish I had this instead of fruit roll-ups when I was a kid.
Imagine walking into school with that for lunch.
On to the next one. I guess it's Old Granddad.
Yeah.
Let's go. I can't open it. I'm gonna ruin my nails doing this thing. Here we go.
Oh,
There it is.
There it is.
It even sounds like an Old Granddad.
It does.
When he's getting out of bed.
Yeah.
Oh!
I think that's made out of his cane. That's a healthy pour.
That is yeah, I overdid it.
Well done, man.
All right.
You're gonna be on your ass.
Yes. Okay, I definitely smell the rye on this.
Get rye, get some heat in there too.
You get a lot of spice.
What a difference from the Rebel.
What a difference.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The other one was so fruit forward. This one is more in your face.
You know what? That doesn't sting like I thought it was going to for being such a high rye and such a higher proof. That was a very quick finish.
Yes. Now, you're absolutely right. You know, I was a little concerned when I smelled it because it smelled like it was going to burn my ass. But it didn't. It is surprisingly smooth. I got more almondy notes on this. Right?
Couldn't have said it better myself. That was a perfect description, I think, was the almond.
It does have a quick finish. It's in and out,
Yep.
you know, but what you do get is very flavorful. It's very nice. And given the fact that this is a higher proof, it does not feel like it's a higher proof.
Not at
to
all.
me, this is super smooth.
This is a fantastic pour for the price point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent.
All right, so what's next? Which one has the third highest proof?
So it's very close. This one is 125.1 and this one is exactly 125. So
Oh, all right. Well, let's do it.
Ready?
Oh.
Now this is significantly higher proof than the last two we just had.
Yes, it is. You could get some heat, but you really have to put your nose in there. It's not overpowering.
I do get some rye in there though.
Oh my gosh.
That is excellent. I get some of the oak on this, not a ton for the proof that it is.
We're starting to get more into the sherry cola flavor for me.
Yep.
It's very sweet. I get a lot of vanilla also. The finish is pretty long, and I'm getting more and more sweetness the more it evolves in my mouth.
So I'm actually getting some like cinnamon red hots. So
Okay.
I get a little bit of that in there too. Not as much as like the Coy Hill, for example. But I'm getting some of that in here. I'm getting that lingering kick of raisins and even a little bit of fig in there too. It's a very long finish for me.
This has been a fantastic curation by those fine folks at Oak Liquor and Austin Shaker. We have one more.
Yeah.
But knowing Larceny Barrel Proof, I don't think it's going to disappoint.
No,
I think
exactly.
we're going to be very happy with this.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to try it.
Yep.
A lot of foolproof stuff. We're going to be on our asses by the time that we drink the fifth one, which I haven't revealed
I don't even
yet.
know what the fifth one is, so
Oh, but I can't wait. Oh!
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
that did not disappoint. I'm very excited for this one.
Oh, me too. Oh my gosh, the
Okay.
oak.
We're losing them.
Oh no, I am in heaven.
Yeah, this is super oaky. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
I am a big fan of oak forward whiskeys though.
I am too. I love smelling like a cabin after I drink. Oh my gosh, this is so oak forward. I get oak and vanilla.
I get oak and oak.
Oak and oak.
Oak and oak. Wow.
This is fantastic.
Wow.
This is so good.
Yikes. I think that, after having tried the B524 with you, I think that one stands head and shoulders above it.
I think it's better. I agree. I agree. The oak, and again, I'm getting some cola flavors. This is the highest proof from these four, and it doesn't feel that way. I get a lot of oak. I get some saltiness too.
Yep.
I get some vanilla. I mean, this is very complex. I'm really enjoying this a lot.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I've never had this note before, but I get like toasted pistachios in this.
What a sophisticated mouth you have. I said it. I am just blown away by their selections. These guys know whiskey. If there's anything that this taught me, is that we should trust the people that work in liquor stores. Some liquor stores, I don't want to say all of them, but if there's a liquor store in your neighborhood that you know has a good reputation, talk to them a little bit. They will surprise you with their knowledge. And to that point, I got a bottle.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot about the 5th bottle.
Oh, don't forget about the 5th bottle. Look at this bad boy. We got a Bardstown Bourbon Company single barrel from Bardstown, which is known for their blends. This is a single barrel from the Austin Shaker.
Holy, I don't think I've ever seen a single barrel from Bardstown because they, like you said, they are known for their blends. This is wild. It is high proof. That's almost as high proof as.
Holy crap! It is high proof.
So
yes,
it kind of fits in here.
I know this. This is 124.4 proof. This could have totally belonged in this whole thing.
Probably not by price point, but.
And from my understanding, Teo, who helped me out in Austin Shaker, he was part of the people that selected this barrel. It was him and the owner. Are you ready to try this?
I am excited to try a single barrel from Bardstown.
Oh, you heard that?
It's a good one.
No nonsense. It belongs there now.
It sure does.
I did not even realize when I picked this up that it was such high proof. I didn't know.
That worked out.
It worked out great.
All right.
Alrighty. Oh my gosh, man, Bardstown.
I'm definitely getting like a wheat scent in here.
I agree. I am getting a lot of bread notes on this. Let me see if it says it on the bottle. It's been aged for 6 years. It doesn't have any wheat. It has 60% corn.
Okay.
36% rye. And malted barley, 4%.
Really?
Aged 6 years.
That's a very high rye, and I'm not getting that.
You know, I would say that this reminds me a lot of like raisin bread. I get raisins again, and I'm getting that wheat bread flavor, even though it doesn't have any wheat. This is at least on the nose. This is a master class in how to make whiskey.
Wow.
This
So
is really
if we were doing this blind, I would have totally failed. All right, so I get the rye spice now on the back of my tongue. That is excellent.
I am getting some of that spice, but I do get a lot of like vanilla notes as well.
Yep.
I get a lot of like maple syrupy notes. I'm so glad that I bought this separately because they would not have picked this. We gave them a $100 budget. So this was a little bit pricey, I guess. I mean, it was $85. It's not too bad, but you couldn't fit another bottle in there.
Yeah.
So
not a respectable one.
Not a respectable one, exactly. This is one that I'm so glad I picked up because, first of all, you can't find this everywhere else. And it is delicious.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Wow. Good choice, my friend.
Thank you.
Good choice.
Thank you. Cheers to that. All right. So, Ryan, out of these 5, which one was your favorite?
All right. I'm not going to include the Bardstown because that was not part of our challenge. So I think for me, I'm going to rank a couple things here. My favorite overall of the bunch was probably the Larceny.
Okay.
That was my favorite. The biggest surprise for me in this group was the Rebel. I did not see that coming, and the taste profile fits what I like a lot. I never would have selected this. I probably would have just walked right by this bottle. So the fact that they picked this for us says a lot about them and their knowledge of high-proof bourbons and other whiskeys. So kudos to you guys.
And I think I agree. To me, out of these 4, if we're not including our delicious Bardstown, which was my favorite, I would probably say that I would go with either Larceny or Rebel. And it depends on my mood. The old granddad. I don't want to, disparage this guy. Look at this guy.
Look at him.
Look at him. Look how beautiful he looks. Look at this guy.
Look at that old guy.
I just want to create a look. In terms of complexity and flavor and just the overall feeling when I'm drinking it, I would say Larceny, Rebel, both hand in hand. It depends. If you want something that's high proof and a little bit sweeter, go with the Rebel. If you want something that's more traditional and high proof, go with the Larceny.
Yeah, especially if you like oakier stuff. All right, so what do you guys think? Did these stores hook us up with some killer high proof bourbons, or was this a total bust? I think they crushed it.
I agree. They absolutely crushed it.
Yeah.
This was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed every single thing that I drank today. Kudos to Oak Liquor and Austin Shaker.
Yeah, well done, guys. This was phenomenal. All right, guys, if you like this challenge, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. We've got plenty more whiskey adventures coming your way.
And share with your friends. Let them know that we are here. Look at this. Look at this. Bring your friends over. We're going to have a great time.
Yeah, until next time,
Cheers.
cheers.